Today we're going to take out a few of the guns that have come out recently and not so recently that actually are fairly similar. You guys have all heard of the 19X and the 45, the Glock 45. Both of these are, of course, Glocks. These aren't the first guns to have this pattern of a compact slide and a full-size grip. We've also got the FN 509. It's the exact same pattern. These guns are within tenths of an inch of each other. And we've got the FNX, which is a hammer gun that's been around for quite a while. So today we're going to take out these various X guns, if you will, and see how well they compare to each other shooting and ergonomics and accuracy. So let's start with the Glock 19X. Got a gong down there at about 100 yards. Of course, when you miss, you get a big cloud of smoke. Can't see what you're doing for a few seconds. Now I've got the Glock 45. I guess the moral of that story is don't miss. Now we'll try the FN 509. This came out not too long ago. This one I have to kind of change my point of aim a little bit. Now I've got the FNX. This gun never seemed to like me, so we'll see if it's in the mood to be nice to me today. This one I just don't seem to be able to shoot quite as well as the Glocks, but great gun, reliable, and does its thing. So we can't let that gun get away with just a few hits, so we're going to do this again. We've got the Glock 19X, Glock 45, 509, and FNX. Both the other two are FNs. Now, it does work better if you put the magazine in all the way.
That's why you shoot FN instead of Glock.
Glock 45, basically the same gun, just a Gen 5 version of it. Magazine all the way in that time. Should have stopped at the first 5 rounds.
Should have tried a better gun.
Well, I did. I got the Glock 45. We got the FN 509. Works a little better once you figure out where to hold. Every one of these guns has slightly different hold based on the way the sights are set up.
See how much better than FNs are?
This one, the noon hold, gets the job done. So there you go. All of them work, all of them can hit the gong, and all of them are capable of missing. Step away from the noise, come inside for just a second, and just show you briefly the guns that are on the table and that we're using in the range. We put links to all of the different guns in the description for the reviews we've done, except for the FNX. This one we haven't done a review on yet, but it's coming. So we've got the FNX9 from FN. We have the FN 509. We have the Glock 45. And we have the Glock 19X. Now, all of these guns are almost identical in size, so I'm going to just set them up briefly side by side, and you'll be able to see that. But it really kind of doesn't matter how I line them up. For all that matters, they're almost identical in size, identical in height. You know, the Glock's a little bit shorter than the FN 509, but overall, it really doesn't matter. The difference between them for what they're intended to be, compact slides and full-size grips. Now, of course, this one's got all hammer sticks out, but you know, it is a hammer gun. The other three are striker guns. So pretty much you've got your choice of this pattern in, you know, Glock 19X, which is kind of basically a Gen 4. You've got the Glock Gen 5, which is the 45, and then the FNX and the 509. And they all do what they need to do. All the hype on the Glock, yeah, FN had already done it and been there. So back to the range, let's make some more noise. That gong's awful quiet, but I'm hitting it. It's just going tink tink instead of clang clang. That will do the Glock 45. We had that Glock gong sitting on the ground earlier. We just rehung it. It was a lot noisier when it was on the ground. FN 509. Looks much better if I grab the right magazine for it. And the FNX. Now, this gun's never really liked me, but we'll see how well it likes me today. Not bad.